Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. Today, we will give you the latest news update on the Pi network. Kindly help this channel grow by hitting the subscribe button. And remember to like and share this video to help us reach more audiences. This small action will get other pioneers informed about updates and news about PiCoin without any more delays. Let's get started. We have heard the news of people using the PiCoin to make purchases. Have you used to make any purchases lately? If so, kindly leave your remarks in the comments section. We would be glad to hear about your experience. So how can you utilize PiCoins to do so? You might think that this conversation is nothing more than a rumor. If so, follow the video through to the very end and see how pioneers have been making use of their PiCoins. It's assumed that half of all Pi network users are still waiting for their chief verification to be granted. The enclosed mainnet has been operational for some time, and each day there are more pioneers who have unlocked all or part of the balance. As a result, pioneer transactions are becoming more prevalent in social media posts, despite the fact that some of them are probably false. The fact that customers now have a genuine cryptocurrency running on the Pi blockchain in their wallets rather than merely seeing a random number in their Pi network app after years of waiting is unaffected by this. Pi has not yet been listed on any exchanges and most likely won't be till the open mainnet is launched. Some influencers have hinted that Binance will list the Pi network soon. From his statements in an interview, let's listen to what the CEO of Binance said that made people curiously tip the number one. The thing we look for is the number of users. So if a project or if something has a large number of users, it has value, so that's utility value. And so if a project has millions of users, every exchange is going to list it because we want that liquidity, we want those users. We also strictly forbid people promising their users they are going to list on Binance or projecting or indicating they will list on Binance before the list on Binance. So we treat listing on Binance as a very confidential event until it happens. For any project applied, we ask for a one-way NDA so the project cannot disclose any information to anybody else. If they do, then they violate that contract, and we usually either delay the listing process, very often indefinitely, so we basically cancel that listing. So if you hear any project saying that they will list on binary etc., you can pretty much assume they won't. With this shielding project on Twitter, there's also a pressuring binary list and saying bad things about Binance to pressure as a list. When you step over those boundaries, the project gets on a blacklist and we don't list it. We never succumb to pressure like that, so I advise people not to do that. Well, that being said, guys, there are prospects that the Pi network may be listed on Finance after the main edit. Although PiCoins cannot be sold or purchased for other cryptocurrencies at the moment, the community is already very active. While many people are trying to sell and buy their PiCoins, others are trying to get more by taking Pi as payment. Let's look at where and how you can find a piece of evidence of where and how you might be able to spend some of your PiCoins to sell goods and services in exchange for PiCoins. If you already have plans to purchase your new home, Mercedes, Rolex, or PlayStation 5 with the coins you currently have available, you will probably be dissatisfied. But let's say you need something smaller in some places to pay for groceries. Then you'll be happy to learn that pressing a button once a day will still let you pay for some of those goods. Let's look at some places where Pi network is acceptable for your trades right now. The first platform is the Pi Lifestyle community and another is the Pi Mall. Some other groups are exchanging goods for Pi, but these are, I think, the two prominent ones. The Pi Lifestyle community has a 200-person global Discord group and its mobile app. As of the time of recording, you must abide by a few rules in the community if you are seeking a certain product or service, one that is for sale or one that is available. You can also create your post and advertise as necessary on any social media app. If you are asking for Pi in payment for the products or service, the only requirement here will be trust and both parties being present to avoid being scammed at this time. Shipping goods can be risky and not advisable, so you don't get to lose your hard-earned Pi. Being there in person is the most visible. The only thing left to do is agree on a time and place for your meeting after finding the ideal counterparty for your transaction, and then exchange your goods or services for Pi coins when you get there. It's a great approach to get things going and show that Pi has a use and is being embraced by more and more people around the world. It's important to note that the PSR team has issued a sound warning not to trade your PiCoins on any unauthorized platforms. So guys, let's still hold on to our Pi for now. Most coins use a lot of computer resources, much like Bitcoin, and emit a lot of carbon dioxide. Coins created using this method are therefore unlikely to meet Elon Musk's requirements. People, therefore, anticipate being chosen from among coins that use printing as opposed to mining. The minting mechanism is currently being used by several coins, one of which is a Pi network. Each of them is distinguished by using the skeptic consensus procedure. Given that it doesn't have a significant environmental impact, perhaps coins using this consensus mechanism will be chosen as Tesla's cryptocurrency payment method. Even though the Pi network is currently an unregistered coin, a record-breaking test settlement speed of under 8 seconds was set. Compared to other coins that use SEP, this is better. Therefore, the Pi network satisfies every requirement that Tesla gives. Pi network is being considered Tesla's upcoming payment system. Because of this, Pi is still undergoing testing. Its blockchain-running digital infrastructure is being tested and improved for better outcomes. Pi is not yet prepared to be exchanged. At least this year will be needed for testing and modification. Pi has a value that is close to zero in all currencies. Accepting or using Pi as payment before it is monetized is prohibited, so let's hope that what you heard is untrue. And when Pi becomes a fully working cryptocurrency after the Mainnet, it will be accepted by a variety of businesses for goods and services. Actually, nothing is certain at this time. But right now the requirements are really straightforward and the risk is negligible. So I advise starting right now before it's too late. So how reliable is the cryptocurrency of the Pi network? It has over 29 million active members as of August, which was the last month, and on average, over 100 new people sign up weekly. A person who has finished mining at least 3 times after joining up is considered to be an active user. Although the exact number of users is unknown, I believe it to be at least 30 million. There haven't been any issues since the test when it was activated successfully, one of the fastest currencies to date to be published. The test pays payment speed ranges from 1 to 8 seconds. Payment with Bitcoin takes between 30 and 120 minutes. There are currently no functional Pi transfers available because the Pi network is still in the testing phase. Although some individuals do transfer it, it's prohibited to do so. I appreciate your attention. I sincerely hope that the information I've given to you all will be useful. If you have any questions or concerns, please post them in the comments area for more educational content. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next.